Hey folks, welcome back to Tekkit with Target. Now, last time I made myself an energy condenser and I also managed to, well, fumble around looking at more stuff, and then I had a quick trip away where I went mining. So you can see my energy condenser now has lots of diamonds. I have tons of eternalist fuel. The birds are singing outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start making some handy tools for me to use. So the first thing that I'm going to do is actually make myself a Klein Star Iron, which, oddly enough, you need Mobius fuel for, not Eternalist fuel, which I managed to completely mix up last time. So the way you do that is a diamond surrounded by all your Mobius fuel to give you a Klein Star Iron. Now this holds charge, which if you go in here, can I actually... no. No, I was hoping I could get gunpowder out of that, but... So, you see the EMC is stuck in there, so I can put my Klein Star in and pull that out. And have 50,000 energy just sitting there, in case I need it, and then another one. So, now I can decide whether I want to make energy-based items or matter-based items. Which is the first thing I wanted to do. Now, the next thing I wanted to do was quickly have a poke in here to get my tin out, and get it running on. Oh, there's charcoal, and I've lots of coal now. Hopefully I haven't been using... Oh, no, I never converted that coal. So this means I can now stick my Eternalist fuel in there, and stick the coal in there for the same result, and the tin dust that I forgot about. So what I wanted to do originally last time was start making pistons and pipes and those. So because I still have mobs turned off, I can't actually get gunpowder, which is the next item I need to do what I want to do. So what I'm going to do instead today is make a couple of redstone engines and pipes, so I can get my maceration system a bit more automated, as well as get started with making myself a copper tool. Now, right, I have tin and copper, but do I have... Let me just quickly get my copper dust out, and some tin dust. So now I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to get a stack, and I'm going to put that back in, and then I'm going to quickly swap it out and get myself a stack of tin dust, which I don't actually want the whole stack, I just want 16. So, and I'm quickly going to change these back into their bar forms, so I can put them back in my storage, and make myself 2 more snow blocks. It's always nice to have some snow blocks, so I can't do anything with the snowballs, but I do have snow blocks. So, well, first I'm going to make myself some bronze, which I now have 32 bronze dust. I'm going to smelt my bronze dust into bronze bars. Well, I think I only need to smelt 1, because I can then put it through equivalent exchange again. So you can see there I've 1, saving lots and lots of energy doing that. So I'll put 2 of those in. I'll head back into my compound to quickly put that in there. Yep. I learned the bronze dust, so I'll get all 5 bronze I want out. Not that I remember why I had 5 bronze in there in the first place, but... And then I get to make myself a wrench, if I could remember the recipe, which actually needs 6 of these. So, we'll quickly get the 6th one. There we go. I'm also waiting for my flax seeds to grow so I can get some strength, so I can make a talisman of repair, but I may do that in the next aftertake, not an outtake, an aftertake, which I will probably also spend a lot of time rebuilding my compound, or at least laying down the outlines of the structure that I would like it to form. So as you can see, I'm still slowly gaining energy in here, which is also nice because I can now stick in 12 charcoal, just change it to glowstone dust directly, or alchemical coal even, which I don't remember having. Alchemical glowstone. I'm actually going to pull all of that out, and which is the least? Charcoal is the least, so I'm quickly going to burn all of these. Still stuck on fuel. If I take out another one of those, it's back to no lock, and I can get a second canister, but you actually need 4 to upgrade it. So I will do that in a bit, after I turn down the music a bit more, and the volume while I'm at it. I don't quite want to drown out my voice. So, where was I? Well, I have 6 more diamonds there. Which might actually be more than enough to get me. Now, do I want to go up to the next level of fuel? Or do I not? No, I don't want to quite yet. So I'm just going to hang on to these ever so briefly. So I can quickly do that. Burn those and get myself a diamond block and 5 more diamonds. But I have 6, so before I forget, I'll make a wrench, and I can use that to now pick up my equipment without them breaking. There is still a small chance of them breaking, but otherwise you can't actually pick up your electric furnace or your macerator without turning them back into machine blocks. So the wrench is really quite handy in that regard. And the other thing I'm going to do is, well, have my iron dust ready, and I'm going to start making pistons. Now, because I need to get down to the appropriate value, I need iron and redstone. Oops. Glowstone, there we go. Redstone and, well, figures I can't remember the recipe for, oops, pick that back up. No. Oops. Check out, how do you make a piston? Yes, wood, cobblestone. That's all the things you don't remember. Let's close that up quickly. And now, how do I get wood and cobblestone is a good question. I'm quickly going to go sticks worth 4 EMC. So that should give me 3 cobblestone, and there we can go on wood. So I'm going to break that, drop that, take the rest out as wood, and I'll make myself a single piston, which was iron, redstone. So actually makes me covalence dust, wood, and well, helps if I do it the right way around, doesn't it? So I could do with a bit more cobblestone. So it's cobblestone across the top, wood on the sides, arbor, and... or was it wood across... no, it was wood across the... I always do this. I can't ever craft something right the first time round. There we go. And that gives me a piston. So I can actually condense pistons as well, which is nice. My climb star. Let's feed that some more energy. Or some more EMC. Plenty of charcoal. And there. Now I'll pull out 5 pistons. So one goes in the bag. Always making pistons. So now, of course, the recipe for the redstone engine is something I can't remember again. But luckily I know I need redstone. So back in here for redstone. We'll get 5 redstone. Quickly drop in the energy. I also need... actually, let's do this the lazy way. Redstone engine is that one. Which, yeah, glass. That's the one I need. Well, yeah, I don't need redstone. I just need wood, wooden gears, and glass. So, the way I do that is I'll quickly take some wood out of the climb star, and then I also want... I'd like some glass. Let's get 4 glass and... well, actually 5 glass. 1 more to stick in our alchemy bag. And then because I can barely remember, that would be... I have plenty of sticks, but you can never have enough sticks. So, some more sticks. And then cobblestone. At least I hope it was cobblestone. Otherwise you'll see how horrible I am at crafting things. So, it's... first all sticks to make gears. Now, I'm just going to preemptively make a lot of gears because I always have shortage. And... no, it was wood across the top. Of course, but I do have 2 of those at least. So, plenty of gears left over. So, let's see. Can I get some wood? There we go. So that should be enough for 2 more. Which is the 4 I wanted. So I have a bunch of redstone engines now, which is excellent. My diamonds can go back there. I really need to do something with those snowballs. But I'll put those away. I have plenty of charcoal. I can get rid of my sticks. I can't do anything with the wooden gears. So let's put my glass away as well. And I'm going to put 1 diamond away because, well, I don't actually need to put a diamond away. I can just condense 1 again if I require. Or pull it out of here, which is actually where I originally had that single piece of coal, or charcoal. So let's get a stack of charcoal so that you have plenty of wiggle room before it upgrades everything. So there we go. No, it immediately went to redstone. So redstone is 64. I'll let that upgrade, because the next step above redstone is probably going to be glowstone. Hopefully isn't, and it allows me to, no, it goes to coal, which is 128. Then, so it means, yes, that means, if I remember correctly, what I want is gunpowder, which has an EMC of 192, and there I go. Excellent. Now I don't have to kill a creeper to get gunpowder, but I do still can't get any string, which is luckily what I'm growing the flaxseed for. Unless you can take wool apart, but you couldn't do that last time I checked. So let's teach you gunpowder, and then convert all that to gunpowder, which will actually allow me to make the other item I wanted, which is I need some sand. Now, let's get to the bottom. I'll actually save that piece of wool, but I get to travel slightly downwards. There's sand. I have 5 sand. Now, can I... Where'd that wool go? Right, first gunpowder. So, I never remember the recipe for gunpowder correctly. Yeah, it's the other way around. Yeah. Gunpowder is handy because I can just feed it energy. So, now let's get some... Is it alchemical coal or Mobius fuel that I wanted? I think it was Mobius fuel and TNT. Gives me alchemical TNT, I think? Yes. No, it's called Nova Catalyst. Now, the nice thing about Nova Catalyst is that, well, I'm going to make a bunch of them. So I don't remember exactly how many I need. Because, anyway, the Nova Catalyst is used in the creation of the Destruction Catalyst, which I need 4 Mobius fuel and flint and steel for, which will actually simplify my mining trips greatly. So I'm quickly going to go get flint and steel, and then I also want 4 Mobius fuel, which I have. I'll pick that back up, and so 4 Nova Catalyst, a flint and steel, and 4 gives me a Destruction Catalyst, which means I can now wreak havoc on this world. I'm gonna keep my energy stored there. I will quickly put my stuff away into the alchemy bag, so my wrench can go in there, and the hoe, and the snowballs. Finally got rid of the snowballs. My divining rod can sit in there, as can the shears, and I'll hang on to the Destruction Catalyst. Now, this is what it does. It allows me to mine really fast by simply right-clicking. So I'm gonna move back a step. Oh, and it drops that, which is a loot ball, which consists of all the cobblestone. Hang on a second. Oh, this is good. I can now mine into spawn using this, which I'm normally not allowed to, because of, unless I, no, spawn protection does apparently not protect against the Destruction Catalyst. You learned that here, folks. But now I can mine very fast, reliably, without having to use my tools. I'm just going to dump that in there. I have iron ore, which I will smelt. But I'm going to call the episode there. And, right, if I go to the right tool, I'm going to call the episode there. And what I will do in the next bit afterwards, in my aftertake, as I'm going to call them, is I'm going to move this structure, or at least build the outline for the new one I want to move into. And I will probably go mining for a bit to get some more equipment as well. Because, oh, you can charge your Klein Star in there, but you actually want to build another thing, which is a dark matter relay, which allows you to connect multiple energy condensers. No, that's energy. Which allows you multiple solar collectors together. But that'll happen next time. What I'm going to instead do is outtake. Hopefully this will grow a bit faster. And I'm going to put an outline around my workspace there and probably expand onto this hillock with my stuff. Right, let's say that again. I'm going to build a wall around my, what I'm going to call my factory slash laboratory, and as well as put a small tower up here that I'm going to bring all my equivalent exchange stuff into. So my major star, I'm going to put down a couple of more outlines, probably another one for my farm, which I'll leave there to grow for the time being. But I might just put it over there on that hillside after I mine it out using the destruction catalyst, because you can charge it up. So I'm quickly going to charge it up, and now I can mine out these trees without too much trouble. So boom, and that's the tree gone. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten out this area, and I'm going to no, I don't want that one. I want it one more charge level. I want that area. And I'm going to turn this into my farm. Anyway, that's it for this episode, folks. I'm actually going to build a small bridge across as well. But that's it for this episode, folks. Thank you for joining me for Tekkit with Trget, and I'll see you next time.